Alrighty. Looks like we're back. Hopefully the audio's working. Hopefully the stream is working. I guess we will find out in a little bit. Well, I guess since the usual crew is all here at this point, I'll kind of hold off on sort of my announcements and what's going on and such. It's gonna be. So, with that, let's just go exploring. So we've gone a little bit to the east. We've got one checkpoint here. So let's try to just start exploring all of Primordia. And we'll do that off stream. And then once we do that, we'll hit the next continent and the next continent. I can't imagine I'll be able to hit all of them in one night. Oh, but the reason I was over there was I actually wanted to knock out this quest first. It's one of the general quests that I could knock out while I was still here in town. Go back and remember exactly what I'm buying. Iron Blades Combat Bodywear. Gotcha. Don't remember which one's which. Besting Maranium. Okay. Oh. It's like a good way to customize things further. I'll be needing all this. Oh. It's already giving me stuff. Nice. But not that shell. Here we go. Longsword. Let me see what it was again. Oh man, memory of a goldfish. Iron Blades. Doesn't specify what it is. Oh, here we go. Alright. Let's purchase that. Nope. Don't purchase again. And it's too much. How much money do I even have? I guess this is just stuff that I can't personally equip. Insufficient level. Yeah. I'll purchase it anyway. Alright. I moved myself to the bottom left corner because I figured I wasn't going to be in town much.
Just speaking.
And that's still probably the case. Oh, that's right. We sneaked over that. Oh boy. Patience.
Yeah. Hey!
Oh, I'll make myself full screen as well, so I can see the new graphics and all their glory. You'd be proud. I got another big lecture about giving up on becoming a blade operative, and I just shut up, smiled real big, and listened.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Why bother arguing when I'm about to leave the nest? That is assuming you got the equipment I asked for. First up, a weapon to cleave a Minosaur in twain, the Iron Blades. Awesome. Next, protective gear able to stop the charging Swede in its tracks. Combat bodywear. There you go. Best present ever. With these bad boys, I can handle anything the indigents of Mirror can dish out. Thank you so much. Wait, do I still not know your name? Wow, embarrassing. So what is it? I'll give her my name. Hey, my name's Shulk. Cool name, strong name, I like it. I'm terrible with names, so from now on I'm calling you Chief. Alright, now that I'm all geared up, I'll leave. I'll put those other blades to shame and have Walter eating his words by the end of the week. Thanks for everything, Chief. Catch you on the outside, yeah? Nice. Awesome. I want to see if there's an affinity chart. Yes, there is. The big giant web. I guess it's not that big and giant right now.
1, 2, 3, 4.
What do you say about food? Not tasty. No, at least it's consistent.
Hey.
Oops. I thought there would be an exit that way.
Hey!
Okay. So, looks like all our missions are over here. Doesn't show me on this map. Well, I'll save myself a little bit of trouble and use this map. Or this skip travel.
1, 2, 3, 4.
There's a heart-to-heart over there. I'm not gonna talk to you right now. There's 2 over there and 1 over there. We'll go do these first. Oh, that mountain? Look how climbable that mountain looks. Well, I gotta try climbing the mountain. It's climbable too. Trying to see how to zoom out. There. We'll zoom out just a little bit. Got my mountain climbing gear on. There's a beam of light. I want to check that out. Let's see. Oh, that's so close. Let's get it. Maybe I can get that one. Didn't get the right angle. despite my previous ambition. Let's see. Oh, this looks super. Sad. Looks super pioneer. Let's see. Let's get it. Oh, it's so close. Let's go. Hell yeah. Looks like there's more. Let's see. I don't want to lose the progress. Well, looks like I can get around right here. Dang. Well, let's get up right. Oh, maybe I can get that. I'm so close, but I don't think I can do it. Oh. Okay. Oh, wait. I don't think I can get that either. Let's get around these guys.
What? Did they see us?
Hey, send some heals this way.
I'm gonna not do that. I'm gonna send some running really fast over this way instead.
Come on, you and me.
Oh, you.
Open fire!
Got
Work
it.
as a
I'll
team!
cover.
Rising threat, not bad!
I was gonna say
Real
send it.
fast!
Starfall flame.
We've still got a ways to go.
Bam. Nice work, y'all.
Good, good, good. Yes. I will definitely respect you. Look at that. I'm learning. Sweet. Alrighty. There is something over here. Let's get you. Oh. Also, an island over here. Go check it out. Quick reconnaissance. I don't think anything's gonna pop up and scare me. This one. Nobody was asking a question. That's the island. Oh no. Can I not get on here? There's a glowing thing. Okay. Oh, yes. Well, I haven't looked up. So Nothing from my conquest. Big rock. Let's see. Let me send this really quick. Professional streamer. Of course. Never do. Alright, bet. And the real treasure. Maybe we can climb on those blocks too. Back to Mira, that's right.
Make good use of this experience.
So I figured this stream, in comparison to the last one, would be just all exploring. I'll explore all the first continent, and whenever I finish that up, I'll explore all of the second. And then, the stream will eventually end. I can't imagine I'll, actually get to explore everything in 5 hours or however long this goes. But I figured I'd try to clear out the map as best I could. So probably a bit. I've equipped my slightly more powerful newer party members. They might not die as quickly. I probably need to get back up. So I should do that. We got a lot of continent to explore, obviously. Look at all this. So much to do, so much to see. So what? Along with taking the back streets. You know, that's an excellent point. I believe Aristotle was the one who said that. Talking about the famous Roman back streets.
You can do this the hard way.
Open fire!
Back
Freeze
is
the
a
glorious blast! Rise
Starfall flame!
Let's go.
Starf gun! Attack at range and let's clean up!
You can tell I changed my equipment and art set, so I'm using different weapons now. Which means I don't have any of my good arts anymore. But I figured it'd be okay for exploring.
Rising flame!
That's my backslash. There we go.
Busted appendage, they
I really am
triple
sure.
through. That's Harry!
Twice the
Starfall
bullets.
flame!
Furious blast!
Flame!
Starf gun! Attack at range and let's clean up!
Bolt back!
Furious blast! See that? Use melee attack! Take this!
Oops. I'm about to die.
Triple him for power die. There he is.
Still in rising play. Move in and shake things up.
But I figured the exploring stream would make for slightly, I think it's better content, especially since most of my audience, at least from the last stream, was already aware of the story. So I get to show off the parts that wasn't necessarily covered in the lecture, which is just goofing off and walking around like this. And doing it so under-leveled is extra fun, too, so... Back up here? Doesn't look like it. That's alright. Looks like I'm not too far down. I would say questing is
Crap, looks like they saw us.
questing is definitely better for casual. If you're trying to cheese it, you can kind of glimpse some enemies to gain experience. Like you can make them fall off ledges. I guess you could do that in the other games as well. Just kind of cheat it, but that's what I might do at some point. I was thinking probably what I would do is do some exploring streams for today and tomorrow, and try to get as much of the map as I can. And then probably play most of the game off stream. Just because I can't expect everyone to consistently tune in for me streaming an 80-hour game. So what I might do is I'll play through it and then I'll kind of announce when I get to certain points. So I was thinking I'd do all the exploring streams, then I would get the robot who can fly and kind of stream me flying around with that and checking out cool things. And then probably the last like 3-ish chapters from the original game, because I think they're pretty interesting to see in motion. Like the giant boss fight in chapter 10. See if the final chapter is any different, or if it's all just the same. Find out that time, and maybe if there's any cool reactions I have. And then the new stuff. So I'm kind of hitting it hard this opening weekend, and then once I get those certain landmarks, I might do like maybe once a week on a particular day. I'll do those particular landmarks, but that's sort of my thinking on that. Oh, there's a gold thing over here somewhere. See, if I had my big gamepad, I'd be able to see it a lot easier. Instead of moving my whole head down, I gotta move my eyes 5 degrees or whatever to see the mini map. The diving suit? I don't know. I optimized the equipment for the new guys. And I thought he looked kind of funny with the swimsuit, so let's see what we can test that out now. Do the fashion gear. See what it looks like on arena. The swimsuit. Let's see. Or just like the none option. Yeah, let me see. Oh, pretty nice. Let's see. How many cosmetics are new? I'm not sure. I haven't seen anything official. I think there is a couple of new outfits. I wouldn't expect there to be much. And the new outfits could very well be nice. The new outfits could probably, for the new characters, I should say, that could, maybe that's just all the new cosmetics. I'm way too early to tell. I think 4 is generous. Probably got 2 for the bottoms and maybe 2 for the tops as well. It's pretty nice though. And I guess I'll show off. Oops, I gotta remember what the menu buttons are. I specifically went in and changed the class of. Yeah, okay. Of my character. Wait, is that right? There we go. Classes, not skills. So I think after some of the earlier tutorials, you could branch off into what specific types of weapons you want, and it kind of gives a brief description of what you get here. And there's actually incentive to go through all these, because you get the certain skills from following this tree, and then you can apply it to whatever branch you follow afterwards. So this is what I played, I think, the first time. It's Elma's class. It's the most basic because it's the most attack heavy, but I'll probably go through all of those at some point. And the reason I didn't want to get too far into setting all that was because I've heard some of the new arts specifically. The new stuff they added to the combat arts is a bit overpowered, so I didn't want to commit to anything too hard and have to backtrack, so. So I saw people were like, oh yeah, it's day 2 and I've already hit the damage cap. Here we go. It's nice that they show you where the specific item is. The tank. Yeah, and I think durability is probably a good good one to start out with when you're just kind of feeling things out. You want to be able to not die a bunch like I was doing the other day. I don't know if that necessarily has to do with oh, well, probably did. That's okay. So we're just gonna be exploring, trying to hit as much of the map as we can. Go through all the continents. Probably, what I'm thinking for doing the stream, I don't know if you heard Cliff, is I'll stream myself doing all the exploring. And then some of the later game of the original, and then the new stuff whenever I get there. I think the new stuff will be exciting because my reactions will almost entirely be surprise. I've seen some things, of course. Not necessarily, of course. Have no self-control, and couldn't help but look up a couple of things. But it's kind of funny. The initial leaks, when things were coming out, there wasn't too much you could instantly learn. Which is interesting, but I think that was kind of the case with Xenoblade 3. Like, the only humongous thing that came out was was the photo, so. So this will be a pretty... I mean, it could be exciting and intense at certain points, but it should be pretty chilled here too. How do I... let's see. Yeah, some of the, they released some basic descriptions of new characters, like I guess their initial quests and stuff. But I don't think they really gave away too much. I mean, I guess they described the scenario. I know generally, I can probably say like 80% of what's gonna happen, but the actual cutscenes and stuff, like, oh my gosh, the Gnosis confirmed, stuff like that. To go around and get to the top of that waterfall. Let's go see what this signs for. Yeah, but I think this is pretty much what I did the first time I played. I actually explored as soon as I can, as much as I can. So I did hit the walls for like Sovlum, because you have to get, I think chapter 3 is when everything opens up. So I can officially hit everything now. At least when I was looking up to make sure I didn't have to progress any further, it was like there was a single quest in Cauldros that was chapter 3, so I was like, alright, so it's probably open. So I assume it's open. Again, I don't know exactly how long it's going to take me to go through everything. I mean, I'm going to be more than willing to do any side stuff I see, go wherever, and with no particular goal in mind. Okay, so this is the lake, and this is the waterfall. Gotcha. I forget if I need the scale to get to the top of this waterfall or not. So, I guess my primary objective is to get as many of the beacon sites as I can, and then as many of these yellow spots as I can, all the treasures. Okay. That was just a weird texture thing. I was looking off in the distance and I was like, is that a bunch of spaceships just going really fast? No, it's not.
What?
Uh-oh.
We got here.
Yep. Keep running. Alright, need shields. Distract.
Sorry.
One thing I noticed that I'll point out once I lose them, I noticed was really cool.
Forget about me. Just unload on him.
Oh boy.
Don't like this.
Come on, go away.
I have to stay alive for everyone else's sake.
You need to stay.
That was a Makoto line right there.
I'm hit
Oh
hard.
boy. Lose it, please. Oh, thank God. Okay, one of the things I noticed when I was looking at the map is you can actually see all the little random islands that are out in the ocean. Which is a huge quality of life improvement. I don't remember if that was in the original game. I feel like it wasn't. But you can see, you don't just have to swim in the ocean randomly, like I remember doing. You can actually be like, oh, there's a random island out here, and there's a random island out here. And you could actually target towards them, which is pretty good. Which is great. I will not be swimming to the islands right now. I will probably wait till I get my giant robot to do so. That was huge. There's so many other things too, like in the last stream I was talking about the mashing the A button thing. I saw a tweet that was the same thing. It was like Xenoblade X veterans. Only Xenoblade X veterans can relate. And it's the mash the A button instead of holding it down. And even the comments were like, yeah, it's actually an adjustment, not going like that. It's so funny that we're just used to that. When that was objectively terrible. It's still not ideal. You could just make it one click. I guess it's fun enough compromise. Yeah, it's kind of funny how I don't remember all the controls perfectly, but I remembered that. And my brain automatically hones in on that. Oh, this would be quite the climb if I can do it. I don't know if I can. I think I can get up that way. If I go all the way over there, and do it that way. Taking an incredibly long way for a collectible I might not even be able to get. I'm not sure what that quest was. That's true. And the thing is, it's not that inconvenient. It's just everyone got used to it because it's just like, oh yeah, just mash the A button. Anytime I see something and there's low stakes to it, it's not a huge deal. But, so you don't need to mod your controller just for that one thing. Our current objective is to gain elevation so we can get to the top. I wonder if I even can. I want to say I can. There are definitely areas I can remember that are just inaccessible or generally inaccessible. There were a couple things I saw just about general gameplay. There's one art that you can equip and use outside of battle that actually gives you stealth. That makes it so enemies won't spot you if you're close by. But I was like, I'm not doing that. I'm not a coward. Otherwise, I wouldn't have, you know, sweet moments like getting that plant collectible right under that level 45 monster's nose. So I think it's like Shadow Walker or something. Something easily distinguishable as, oh, this is probably the stealth part. And I think exploration, just running around like this, really, I think I was thinking about it, and I was like, it's like a great balance of there's threats everywhere that can kill me all the time, but I'm also not getting attacked constantly. So I can just wander around and do this sort of thing. Can I not get this? I guess I can't. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Am I gonna climb the mountain just to jump on this container? Or can I reach it from there? Yeah, Xenoblade 3 was revolutionary in that regard, in the fact that you could actually fight in water, which is not present in any of the first couple games. I say revolutionary, like just a small feature, but it's like, oh, I'm not helpless in water. Oh, that's a tyrant. No one is your ordinary thornkin. Well, that's not exactly true.
Come on, Roger, right behind you.
Nope. Oh. Okay. I think I could take this thing, right? Even though I only have 2 arts.
Energy. I feel like I can do
Furious
anything.
blast! Yes!
Rising flame.
Gotta get backslash production.
Starfall flame
This is probably...
hits here. Move in.
Nothing will stop this attack.
I do remember that being some kind of an issue on the gamepad, having to use the same thumb that I'm pivoting my movement for
Impact a punch.
to actually click the arts. I'm sure it wasn't in 1 as well.
Rondo. Stuck on. Furious blast. Clean up.
It's not as huge of an issue.
Rising flame.
Don't like
Whereas this, I feel like with the combat movements and such, it's more important
Furious
to...
blast!
Starfall flame.
Now fire away and top.
they've sped up the combat, which is good. The hell is this? Megaton.
Starfall Rondo.
Rising flame.
Starfall flame.
Use melee attack.
We won't see a ton of unique monsters like pirates, probably. I mean, they keep the tradition, obviously, of having awesome names. It's funny that this one isn't one of the ones... I guess all the ones from X's are probably less remembered.
Beam barrage. I'm landing some meaty hits.
Where is he?
Move in.
Should... Where is he?
Starfall flame. Starfall Rondo.
Prepare!
There he is. Okay.
Furious blast! Yes! Weaken!
To get
You don't get to die.
Look at that.
Starfall
Because I
flame.
don't have any arts to spend TP on, I can actually help my party.
Rising flame. Furious blast. Nailed it. Break out those guns.
Let's start smashing.
All right, I'm getting
Nice. That was that. In our quest to get to the top of the waterfall, we beat a tyrant. I'm guessing they didn't do the thing that they did with 1 where they give you little tombstones. I think they just respawn. There is optimized equipment. If you go to your ground gear, you could just click the L button and it'll give you the best stuff. I think I've got all fashion gear, so this is fine. Confirm. I did wear it to work, but I telework, so it's not that big of a deal. No, I didn't have any video calls, so I figured it went good with the hat as well.
crap. Looks like they saw us.
I guess we probably won't learn too much
Open
about
fire!
it.
Work as a team.
I'm preparing for my 2 big things this week.
Starfall flame.
This calendar week,
Furious
which
blast!
is...
Yes!
Is that the right use of that? Of the Ace Attorney live stream.
Starfall
I
flame.
mentioned this towards the beginning.
Use melee attack.
I'm thinking this stream and all the stuff I do tomorrow will be exploration stuff. So I'm just gonna try to get as much of the map as I can, and
Target neutralized.
then I'll probably play a lot of it off stream, and then stream again when I get the flight suit, when I get the Skell, so I can show off that exploration. And then stream chapters 10 through 12, which is the sort of the end game of the original Xenoblade X, and then all the new stuff. So after I go through my barrage this weekend of just playing it as much as I can, as fast as I can, I'll hit some of the high stuff. But I figured it would be nigh impossible for to get everyone together for 80 hours, especially if I want to just play all the time. So that is the plan for that. That's my thinking as of right now. I was sort of thinking about it last night. I was like, man, do I want to stream the whole thing? The answer was, probably not. Okay. We've climbed this mountain. I don't think I can reach it from here. I don't think I'll get the distance. Wait. You know what? I think okay, well, we'll try it first, but I think I may have overcomplicated this. Oops. Oh, okay. Computer, there we go. Okay. Yeah, alright, let's try it. Nope, not close. But I think I could reach it from there. I don't think I need to go all the way up there. I don't think you get a lot of continued once you fall and you've I could get that. I definitely get that. Once you've reached your prerequisite couple feet forward, your vertical, is that right? I always have to, your horizontal distance. You get a little bit of horizontal distance, and then you just kind of, I jumped too early again. There we go. I did not believe hard enough. Nope. Can activate Monado. Jump! Oh! I got the prompt. I wonder if I could get it in midair. Oh yeah, look at that. Nice. I think one of the prerequisites for going to the next chapter, it showed at the end, there was an affinity quest you had to do. So some of the affinity quests are, I mean, I guess they're all technically optional, but some of them, the story tells you have to go do this. And then explore 15% of the continent. But we're not worried about that right now. We're just gonna go see as much as we can. So when I was thinking about how much progress I would make, I was like, well, I mean, it'd be cool if I visited 2 continents this stream, but more than likely, I might just spend the whole time in Primordia, just because it's so big. I'm not in that much of a hurry. I'm more interested in being thorough than being fast. Yes, they're pretty distinct, and I've heard that is occasionally a complaint that people have, that they're not seamlessly integrated. They're just like 5 different areas with all different climates and stuff, but it's fine with me. Maybe they'll do that in Xenoblade X2. I'd be interested to see if they'll still do that, because I think they'll answer a lot of the questions from the first game, but I don't know if they could do everything. I don't think they're gonna get off they're gonna return to Earth by the time this one's done, so I don't really know how this is gonna resolve. Guess we'll see. Definitely, I would say me checking out the new stuff is I'm most interested in doing. Okay. I don't know what the Spiky eyes. I guess maybe it's extra sensitive eyesight. There's no reason I need to be quiet, but I'm just RPing too hard. Oh my gosh. Look at that. That's right. Easy peasy.
Use this experience.
Nice. Landmark. I think maybe this is a skip travel point too. Could be wrong about that. In fact, I would say there's a good chance on it. It's kind of funny how different genres are in this game.
I was just looking for a worthy
Well,
opponent.
I hope it is a skip travel.
Sorry.
Come on,
Sorry.
I got you.
I wasn't thinking.
Nice. Look at that. Holy cow.
Guys. Forget about me. Just unload on him.
Frickin' Gwyn. Super bro right there. Oh my gosh, that saved me a lot of time probably getting back here. There's a glowy thing right over there. We need to get that first. Are these the Turkin? They're similar to Turkin. I don't know if they'll... Oh yeah, they'll definitely kill me if they see me. Oh, that scared me. Alright.
What?
Nope.
What have we got here?
They're tougher than they look. Help!
Oh, dang it. Alright. Let's see where I end up.
That wasn't very smart.
I shouldn't have gotten got right there. Oh, man. Okay. Oh, look at that. I was right. Oh, yeah. I didn't lose any progress, hardly. Maybe it's not a skip travel point, but maybe you can respawn. Okay. I wasn't even worried about that one. I was worried about this one over here. Okay, so the little horn thing is its back. It's kind of like a reverse turtle. Another potential mainline Xeno connection. That's probably not true. It's just similar design elements. Look at that. Yes! Now you can't get all the FN sites on foot. Some of them are just like floating in an island. A floating island, not on the water, just in the air. So you need the flight suit to get everything, but you can get a good amount of them on foot. And then it's just it makes getting around places incredibly much easier since you've gone out of the way to do it. Okay. There's a level 60 up there. I saw the purple Tyrant logo, just like, and instinctually wanted to fight it.
I was just looking for a worthy
Nope.
opponent.
Forget about me.
I think I can get up there,
Unload on him.
but I need to get away. Nice. Oh! Okay, let's see here. Okay. Shouldn't be able to see. Excellent. I was less worried about that one. That one, they didn't place the enemy right in the line of sight of it like that other one. also definitely saw some videos of some trick jumps people were doing. I mean, they're probably not very well documented, but I'm sure all the trick jumps are the same as they were in the last one. Yeah. Can't get it. Oops. Oh, but we were trying to... Where am I in relation to the waterfall? Did I already... Did I go over it? I don't think so. I think I still got more to go. I'm missing all those tips that my face is going. Yeah, here we go. This is the way. Oh, it's a little more cavernous than I was expecting. Oh my goodness. We're not even at the right part of the elevated. I really gotta think a little bit before I jump. It's making me think of This Is the Way. I was thinking of Mandalorian, but that was making me more so think of Endor, which comes out soon. I don't know when, but I know it's very soon. Pretty cool. I do want to see The Mandalorian, but I did see Andor. Quite liked it. And then I'm looking forward to seeing Rogue One, which I've seen like exactly the second half of. I was watching it on television for some reason, which I like never do because he jumps in the middle of the movie, but I did for some reason, and so I saw the second half of Rogue One. And it was really cool. I didn't know anything that was going on, but it was the whole battle. Exactly, that's what I heard. It was the good part, and I wasn't bogged down by any potentially bad writing. So I didn't really care for the characters, but it was like, oh, you know, that's cool. Seeing spoilers, everyone die. Yeah, I'm hoping Andor can retroactively make it a better movie, but because I've seen some people be like, "Is this the greatest Star Wars trilogy since the original?" And I'm like, well, I mean, because people like Andor doesn't mean doesn't suddenly make Rogue One a good movie. So, but I will see it. Definitely, just to bookend it. And I'm pretty sure season 2 is the last one, but I was gonna watch it with someone. So I gotta watch season 1 with him. So I won't see it when it comes out. But I don't know how big of a deal that is. I don't know what the first scene of Rogue One is. I can't say I even necessarily heard about it. There's definitely a collectible. Okay, I almost saw it for a second there. That's just on this. Oh, can I actually... Oh my goodness. I don't think I can get to that one, though. Oh. My depth perception fooled me there. I don't think I can do it. I think it's too steep. I don't think there's a... Maybe that part. it's meant to be. But we can check out the top of this water. Oh, let's see over here. Yep, very sad. Maybe, was this what I was saying? It might have been. I guess I'll find out in 6 chapters or so, when I can learn how to fly. I also wonder if you get the flight module sooner, because one of the new characters, you know, who has the samurai sword mech, the new one, that seems kind of integral part of it, the fact that it could turn into like a jet. So I wonder if you can get the license quicker, which would be amazing, just because that's such a cool part of it. Exploration. I also made sure that Shulk had the robot arm as his left to truly have the authentic experience. I think another underrated aspect of exploration is that the area themes are all pretty good and listenable and don't get too tiring. People complain about NLA's theme, but they don't complain about the areas, which I agree with. I'm trying to think of what the worst one is. Probably Oblivia, just because it's not, like, memorable. I can't even think of what the theme is. It's just kind of there. It's not distracting, at the very least. Let's finish exploring this little plateau area, and then we'll do a bit of cliff diving. Have you ever been cliff diving, Cliff? You know, just because. I've drew things before in the past. It's kind of like my nature. Cliff, have you done like every cliff-related activity a human can do? What percentage would you say of all the verbs involving cliffs would you say you've got under your belt? What's your completion percentage on that? And do you intend to do all of them? I'm pretty sure Reed has read things before. In fact, I've seen him read things before. I'm not sure I've seen put on a microphone, maybe. Probably bang out for one of the lectures. Service area. I did also think about maybe like drinking during these streams, but I'm not. I only thought of that because I'm just saying complete nonsense right now. As you do as a streamer. I gotta channel my inner brewer. The master. Also not an anime game, which I think definitely hurts the long-term streamer viability, but doesn't make it impossible. It just means it's more of a buy-in. I'm learning pretty good on that. Maybe it's the extra night's sleep that allowed my brain to process the fact that I don't need a button mash. Oh no, do I have to go back? I really shouldn't nail that jump. I could definitely get that one though. Yeah, there. Well, is it above me or is it here? Is it? It's below this area, I think. I think it's like way below. There's a thing there. Oh, and there's a little base. I just love this part of Xenoblade X so much. Exploration just kicks so much ass. I think back to like just using, for example, when I was playing Xenoblade 1 Definitive Edition, I was like, I'm gonna explore every inch of Gower Plains that I can. And I pretty much did in like 3 hours. But you definitely will not see everything in 3 hours. Again, when I was like, I'll stream myself doing all the exploration, I don't know if I'll be able to see everything by the end of Saturday, if I were to theoretically do it all Saturday, which I shouldn't say all of Saturday, but I will do a fair bit of streaming tomorrow as well. But I was like, if I could clear one continent on Friday, that would be the baseline. And then we'll see from there. I think that's way below too. Okay, well, it looks like we just about got everything at the top here. Sometimes you'll just see random blade stuff there. My question is, there's something... It's down. Oh, man. I'll swim around. We'll go back there. You can see everything, and you could go everywhere. There's no breaks and there's no camera trickery. It's all just one big map. It's so impressive. And the numbered games are impressive on their own.